Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Rees, and welcome back to our StoneBlock Let's Play adventure, StoneBlock 2 that is, and I've been experimenting with design and style. I don't know if this is going to go any further than it already has. It might. I don't know. I do kind of dig the look that I've got going on in here, but we'll just have to wait and see. Chickens. I've been going through our quests here, and it turns out there's a whole bit about chickens that kind of helps you get started building a snare and ranching, wholesale and vegan and all of that, and I think we'll start doing this very soon. We'll start doing this probably in the next couple of episodes, but today I wanted to sit back and actually do some viewer recommended recommendations, because last episode was a real bust with the whole squid situation. I'm not upset about it though, because we did get a number of machines and things that will be helpful in the future sort of out of the way early, and that's good, because eventually, even though I said we'd go ahead and build a pulverizer, no doubt we'll need a sag mill and an alloy smelter. We'll need a bit of Ender IO in addition to thermal expansion, I feel, moving forward. And we got to experiment a bit with these basic universal cables. And other universal cables are available, of course. So today, we're really going to buckle down and take a look at some things that have been recommended to us. Starting off with the, what is this thing called? The item Birthday Pickaxe name. So this was recommended to us from Matthew Lehman, who said, you need to make a birthday pickaxe ASAP. It is insane and very cheap, and also just touch the bedrock ceiling to get to the new mining dimension. So we figured that one out ourselves, but we haven't built the birthday pickaxe. That one does look pretty interesting. It requires a diamond and reinforced obsidian, and from what I can tell, that's just regular obsidian with some iron bars, and those are things that we have. We have regular obsidian. We don't need to have any chicken manure with us. We need to get all that stuff in there automated. You can't automate the chicken. Oh, look at that. We've got a light blue chicken egg. Okay. Let's take a moment. We'll allow ourselves to get a little bit distracted just to see if we can get a light blue chicken. No, we can't. Well. Oh, well. A series of mistakes there. Series of mistakes. Let's get rid of that manure. We don't need to have that with us. Iron bars will likely be in here if we have any left over. And if we do, they're probably right in front of me and I just don't see them. That is a thing that happens often with me, and I apologize for making more iron bars right now because I'm going to, because Shrek me. I'm not going to sit there and just wait for them to appear before me. But as I was saying, something like that, so give us 4 of those. Then we need a diamond, and we need a couple of sticks, and I don't really know what the surprise is going to be. It's a bit concerning. Have I done the recipe wrong? Missing items. Reinforced obsidian. Oh, of course, it has to be ingots. Can't just be giant blocks. Ah! So it is just a matter of placing that in there and getting the reinforced. Okay. What else can you do with these? That's my question. What else can you do with a reinforced obsidian? You can build a reinforced watering can. A better way to water things. 5x5? Hey! We built a watering can last episode, and that sounds like an incredible upgrade for it. Where did our watering can go? I've done something with it, and now I cannot find it. I didn't hang it up here, did I? It's right in front of me again, isn't it? It's one of those situations. Dadgummit, there it is. We need to get some sort of searchable situation going on. Oh, but of course we'll need a nether star. Okay, well, I let my excitement get ahead of me on that one. We definitely don't have a nether star. Reinforced obsidian can be turned into just ingots and whatever. Oh gosh. Look, let's stay focused here. We've got the item Birthday Pickaxe. Right click for a surprise. Oh. It just gives you cake. It literally just spawns a cake. Boy, that took a hit to the durability. Now, of course, we do still have our repair talisman, so it's not that big a hassle, but oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! This thing is incredibly fast! I do definitely wish that I had built this thing sooner. I wonder if it's a high enough level to break obsidian. Can we tell by just looking at it? It doesn't say, but possibly? My goodness gracious. Well, I'm just going to patch that hole in the wall there. That was an absolutely fantastic recommendation from Matthew Lehman, so thank you. Now, a lot of people commented on the Morphing mod, which has been included, so we can tap the brackets button, and I guess just scroll through and turn into something else if we wanted to. Oh, that's hideous. Look at that, we're a creeper now. This I remember from Attack of the B-Team. This was in that, and it's kind of cool. I don't know if there's any super big advantage. Like, it'd be better on a multiplayer server where you could turn into a silverfish like so, and then just slither up on your friends, and they'll freak out, and then they'll kill you. I don't know if you've noticed, but we do have less life now. We've only got 4 hearts, so that sort of sucks. But if we get something with more hearts than we do, it might be beneficial to fight as that thing. For example, an angry zombie, how many hearts do they have? Same amount we do. Okay. Still, it can be nifty. I'm going to transform back into myself for now, and maybe if we kill... I don't even think there's an Ender Dragon in this pack, but maybe if we kill one of the bosses, Ender Dragon-like bosses, we can transform into them, and that could be a fun time. We'll have to wait and see. Here we've got a comment from Artemis Prime, who says, never watched your channel before, but noticed that you've been making videos for at least 7 years now, and I wanted to say thank you for your dedication and commitment to putting out consistent content. You're a rare breed. Now, that's not really a recommendation or a suggestion. I just thought it was a very nice comment. Thank you, Artemis Prime. In fact, I did make a 7-year sort of anniversary video last year talking about the highs and lows of the channel, the massive success of Tekkit Legends, and the crushing, I won't say depression, because that's a bit too serious, but crushing lows of post-Tekkit Legends. Wow, I just took a beautiful, wonderful comment, and I brought the mood down. Thank you, Artemis. It's very nice of you. We also have a comment from Germ Silver, who recommended making a spider sapling, I think he called it, out of a vanilla sapling and string. I don't know if this is just going to create a string tree. That would be my guess. I don't know, but it sounds interesting, so I say we go ahead and give it a try. Spiderweb sapling, and we'll go throw it in a bonsai and come back and check it later. I think we'll go ahead. We're going to need another bonsai soon because I'm getting rid of the vanilla one for right now. I know, this is where we get apples from. You know what? I can get another one. Nobody panic. Probably between this and next episode, I'll make us another hopping bonsai, and I'll put the vanilla one back in it. Because, look, I like the apples as much as you do. I should have checked uses, though, and tried to see what that was going to give us. Let's take everything out of here, and then that way there can be no mistake in what we're going to get out of this. My guess is string. Looking at it, it looks like it's got string on it. How are we doing over here? We're doing pretty good. Got a couple of stacks of mineral. We'll get to this later. Don't even worry about it. This is my new preferred building material, so that's going well. I'm kind of standing here hoping to waste time until this is done so I can see exactly what it is it provides. Now, it won't drop everything in one go. You know, there are chances and percentages and whatnots. So right there, it gave us wooden sticks. We'll come back to it later. My guess is that it's going to make string. And if that's the case, that's pretty cool. Thank you, Germ Silver, as always, for the tip. Now, both Germ Silver and Mason Collins recommended building one of these. This is a dev knoll, and it requires an apple and a piece of cobblestone. And the way that they've described it makes me think that all we do is put cobblestone into it. I don't know how it works, but apparently, if we do that, then in the future, when I pick up cobblestone, instead of it storing it in my inventory, it'll dump it into the void, and then that way, you know, when I go do huge swaths of mining in the mining dimension, I won't end up with just a bunch of cobblestone, which is what's currently happening. I don't know how to use it, though. Have they given me directions? Cobblestone, use it to actively void off excess cobblestone. Shift right-click it with your hotbar. Okay, so it's got to be in my hotbar, and I got to shift right-click, and then I guess I put cobblestone there. He said to put a whole stack in there. I don't know if that's a necessity. Let me give it a try here. Full stack of cobblestone, and then pop. So let's just break out a bit of this wall here, and theoretically, yep, that all just vanished into non-existence. What happens if that's not full, though? What happens if I say we just put one in there? Well, then what happens? If I break out a whole wall section, oh, it fills it up. Okay, so it'll fill it up to a certain amount, probably a full stack, and then it won't collect any more. That's kind of useful. And then Mason Collins' suggestion was to expand it by adding just several more for andesite, granite, and diorite, which I think is also a good idea, and they're pretty cheap to build. Do they work if they're not in your hotbar, though? Can I stick them up here? Or better yet, can I make them a bauble? Probably can't turn them into a bauble. I can hold them in my offhand, though. Let's check and make sure. I would like to know that before we go any further. Good gosh, that is kind of too fast, but also it did still work, which is good to see. My goodness gracious me. I've got another comment here from someone named Hunter Wilson who says, "Good work, Rees. I'm enjoying the content." Thank you, Hunter. Again, not a recommendation. I just thought it was a nice comment. So here we get to the awkward part. As of recording, I've only released episodes 1, 2, and I guess 1.5 as well. So if there have been more suggestions on episodes 3 and 4, and of course the last episode, which I just now recorded, I haven't gotten them yet. They haven't even been made yet, technically, as of recording. So I'm all out of suggestions, but one thing I would like to do is take a look at some items that might be useful for me personally in between this and next episode, such as the Chisel. A lot of people will be familiar with this. If you've watched my previous StoneBlock or really any modded series I've done in the last couple of years, you've seen the Chisel. The Chisel is a fantastic mod, and it starts off really basic. You get yourself a stick, and you get yourself a piece of iron, and this is only the beginning. Is it shaped crafting? I believe so. Yes, if you do that, you end up with a iron chisel from Chisel and Bits, and that's not what we're after. This is what we're after right here. Now, you can click on blocks, like so. Left-click, and it'll transform them if you want to do that. If that's, your thing, and of course you can cycle through a bunch of different flavors. That's an option. Alternatively, what you can do is you can get yourself a stack of material, like cobblestone, and you can right-click, put the cobblestone inside of there, and it'll transform the entire stack into a different block, which is awesome, but also, this isn't that great. Diamond one is better in terms of durability, and the eye chisel is infinitely better in terms of everything. So we're going to make a diamond one. Yes, I just made this one. Yes, I'm already retiring it. It is quite tragic. If you want to comment down below a eulogy for the iron chisel, feel free to. It's not necessary. But, you do you. Okay, so diamond chisel, and then combine that with gold and redstone. Oh, it's shapeless. Oh, nifty. Eye chisel, everyone. Right-click on the eye chisel, and you'll see we've got a plethora of options here. For instance, we can have it select everything in a plane. So walk up to this wall here, and when we left-click, it's going to transform that entire wall. This is a great mod. This is spectacular. We could remodel our entire base without having to break down a single block. Now, this is sort of revealing the bits where I've patched the walls, but that's okay. Right-clicking on it, it's sort of the same. Just select the one you want to transfer. The difference is, if we have like a lot of cobblestone in our inventory, and we want to transform all of it, you see how one is blue, and then all the rest of them turn green? Well, if we wanted to change all of these into cobblestone markers, boom, and click Chisel. Oh, wait, panel. What? Hollow? Pulse? Single? That's what? I'm so confused right now. I just want to make more of these. I think we just click the chisel button. Yeah, there we go. Chisel, 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 chisel. It'll chisel all the way down the line until they've all been transformed into that. This, I think, is for patterns. If you want to left-click and do a pattern, we don't really want to do that, but it's an ability that we have, and now I've got a bunch of this I've got to deal with. You can always transform it back, though, if you want to. This looks pretty good, though. I kind of like this. We might use this for something. I don't know what, but we might. Next thing we're going to look at is a builder's wand, and actually there's a ton of different mods in this pack that are really cool, like the teleportation wand, which does what it sounds like it would, but then also the capturing wand, which lets you capture creatures. Advanced wand core. Okay, so we need a nether star to even build one of these. What we're looking at is the builder's wand, specifically from Better Builder's Wands. There's other builder's wands available, like these here from Extra Utilities. But I don't even know what this recipe is. What is a magical wood? What are you going on about? I could just build one out of stone, iron. Diamond is a more powerful one, but also kind of limited. We're going to build an iron and a diamond one, and I'll show you what I mean. So you will need a crafting station for these. It's a very similar recipe to the chisels. In fact, it's the same recipe. Just add an extra stick. That'll give us an iron wand and a diamond wand. And the idea here is, if we had some building blocks, if I hadn't put them away like a fool, let's say I was trying to build the wall. Okay, well, now I have to repeat that process, but not with the builder's wand. With the builder's wand, you can create an infinite floor if you have the iron one, and if you have the diamond one, you can go up a level, right? So you can do like that, and you can't do that with the iron wand. The iron wand kind of only goes to the side, and it only goes on one level, whereas the diamond wand goes full level. Now, what I meant by limitations is with the diamond wand, like I was saying, you can go to the side, you can go up. Can't do that with the iron wand. Iron wand only goes to the side. But if you want to create like just a single rail, you have to have the iron wand. I don't know if you can do that. I don't know of any way to change the mode on the diamond wand. But I think each of them have their merits and each are worth making if you have the resources. I'm going to be using these to remodel the base to make all the other walls look a bit more like this wall. As for up there, I don't know what I'm going to do. I really wish I could fly. So we do have the Extra Utilities flying squid ring situation, which requires that we get the chicken ring and all of that nonsense, but, well, I mean, I could get a chicken wing. That wouldn't be too hard. The problem is when we get to the Ring of the Flying Squid, that requires that you have a golden lasso with a squid in it. We can't seem to get squids. I don't know if maybe it's a dark problem. Maybe it's too dark in that corner. Haven't even considered that being a problem because that just seems ridiculous, but thinking about it, it might be a problem. Don't squids spawn underground sometimes in the dark? Maybe I should have made glowy panels instead of just using regular glass. I'm not sure what I could have done differently to get squids. What I do know is if I walk away right now and it spawns a squid, I'm be pretty irritated. Ah! We've got our first little bit of ink. Ha ha ha! Thank you. Black ink chicken. I need to go down that road. Now I think is a golden opportunity to find out what we've been getting. Okay. Some string. It's exactly what I thought it would be. Can I bring down all of the stone wall with a single click? Okay, no, but I can bring down a substantial chunk of it. I didn't realize how deep that was going. As for what we're going to do next time, I don't know. I've got a few different things I would like to pursue. Chickens, obviously. Fluid cows seem interesting. Mystical agriculture is something I'd like to get into because we didn't do that very heavily last time. And it is incredibly useful to be able to farm various different items and things. But then also there's just stuff over here we haven't done before, like a chicken stick. A weapon to surpass Metal Gear. Make a chicken stick. Killing a chicken using a stick required to fight the chicken bosses. What? What are you talking about, chicken bosses? Okay. You know what? I'm keen. Maybe let's do this real quick before we go. We've got an extra chicken we're not using. Where are you at? Come here, you. Oh? Ah! Oh my gosh! I'm being assaulted now! Oh, he's gotten out! He's escaped! Okay, nobody panic. Nobody panic like I just did. It's alright. We've got ourselves a sword, specifically for situations like this. We're gonna fight the chicken now. It won't be a problem. No one told me to expect a fight with this thing. Come here, you. Oh, okay, well this is pretty straightforward. What's he hopping around for? Like he's trying to get somewhere. Come here, you. Good grief. I don't see exactly what we got out of that. Oh. Quest completed. What do you think our reward's gonna be? Do you think we'll get something really cool or something that we've already built before and I'm gonna be really salty about it because that's happened? Some water mills. Relevant. Useful. Kill the ender chicken. The ender chicken is spawned by dropping a chicken egg on a ring of obsidian with a diamond block in the middle of the end. What the Shrek are you telling me right now? Use the chicken stick to destroy the chicken's shield? What is life right now? I have no idea. What are you going on about? I haven't even seen what's at the top of the end yet. Is it overrun with creatures? You know what? Dadgummit, we're gonna go find out what's at the top of the end, and we're gonna do so right now. It shouldn't take too long, right? Just dig straight up. Should be no problem. And you know what? This would have been incredibly useful for digging these long tunnels. Oh man, this pick is amazing. I wish that there didn't have to be these delays between when I recorded and when I uploaded content, but unfortunately, that's the nature of things when you have like a full-time job and you have to record everything in the weekends. Still though, I'm glad we have it now. I'm glad that we did eventually get around to building it. I am realizing now, of course, that there might not really be anything at the top. And what we could do to find that out is open up the map like we did when we went to the mining dimension. We could find that out real quick. Let's see. Map. Oh yeah, it's just an endless void of stone. That's probably bedrock at the top. Does it take us to another dimension though? Is there yet another dimension beyond this one? I have no idea. Is there any benefit to climbing up any higher in this one? Again, I have no idea. Is there anything here besides just stone? Possibly, but I don't know. It might be one of those situations where after we defeat this horrible chicken creature, it gives us a new end, you know, one with elytra and stuff, but I don't know if that's a fact. If there's one thing I know for sure, it's that I have now officially run out of ladders, and there's no reason for me to continue this because I don't think there's anything up here. And maybe we'll just call it a day. So thank you folks for watching. God bless each and every one of you. And I will catch y'all in the next episode. Bye!